Are you discouraged?
Lock down the film set. Welcome everybody to Anime Evolution. I am your host, Lee Tockar, your convention connection. Now, Trevor Devall has done many voiceovers, as have I. But the reason we thought it would be interesting to interview Trevor is because this is the man who has interviewed so many others in the voice industry. So how are you doing today, Trevor?
And then something changed sometime in the 80s. People started to go crazy.
I'm very well, thank you, Lee. And hello, Anime Evolution. You never know who's gonna drop in for a surprise visit.
What did you do before you got involved in voiceovers?
I was on the stage from the ripe old age of 5.
5 years old.
5 years old. I was going to be a Shakespearean actor. I was going to be a very, very serious actor on the stage, all that stuff. And I moved to Vancouver in '98 to start directing, and like a lot of us, just sort of fell backwards into the voice world just because I'd been doing voices and accents since I was a little kid. It's not really something you choose. It's kind of a who you are. And
It's true. It finds you, they say.
it really does. It finds you. And yeah, it's more of a personality than a job choice. It's just we are these kind of people, and for some reason they pay us.
You just had your opening night last night
Of 12th Night.
and how did that go?
Very well, swimmingly.
You're fantastic. Well, excellent. And you got, it was a full crowd, lots of people there, and
Yes.
rave reviews.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. In your career as a voiceover actor, your best moment?
Wow. I was at a convention somewhere in the States, and this fella came up to me, and he had his younger brother with him. And the brother was extremely shy, very, very shy, and his older brother said to me, oh, this is a big fan of yours, and could you, sign and do the whole Moola Flogga voice off of Gundam Seed? So I did that, and that was fine. So that was all fine and good, but then a couple days later I got an email from the older brother saying, thank you so much, my brother has like quite severe Asperger's syndrome, and the only way he can communicate with people is through his love of anime. And when he found out that you, the voice of Moola Flogga, was coming, he was just beside himself. So thank you so much for doing that. And I thought, wow, that's really great that we can have that kind of positive impact on.
Very cool. That's awesome, Trev. What are you working on at present? What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm on a brand new show called Action Dad,
Love the show.
which looks like it's going to be extremely funny. And it's a big thing for me because I'm playing 4 characters on it, which is
About 5, no?
well, maybe 5. Also, I do a bunch of characters on a show called Geronimo Stilton, which is coming back for its 2nd season now.
Great.
And yeah, a bunch of other stuff, some commercials here and there and that. And
Very good.
yeah.
Always busy. How have cartoons changed since you got involved in them?
Well, they're much better now that I'm involved. There's a lot more celebrities in cartoons now, which pains me, because a lot of celebrities don't know how to act for the microphone, quite frankly. And they're cast because they're celebrities instead of being good voice actors.
It's true. Yeah.
And that kind of bugs me, but what are you going to do? You can't fight Hollywood.
Who's your favorite voice actor or actress?
Wow, there's a lot. And I'm not just saying this, but the people I work with here in Vancouver are some of the finest voice performers I've ever seen, and it really is an honor to work with the likes of yourself
And I for you.
and the rest of them. Fantastic people. Personal heroes of mine, probably Seth MacFarlane, creator of the Family Guy,
Absolutely.
and a multitude of voices on the show. He is he's a hero of mine, and I'm just in awe of the man.
Yeah, absolutely. He really is. I did meet him. I was lucky enough to meet him.
No, I didn't actually go to that event because I was scared to meet him because I was afraid I would break out into the Stewie voice, and you don't want to do Stewie too. Stewie.
No, it took everything I had. I had to reach down to the pit, to the depths of me, not to do the Stewie. It's, how's that novel coming along there? Little novel? Character development?
Yeah, good for you.
Lovely. You have some advice for for anybody at home or out there in Cyberland, as the case may be, wants to get involved?
Must speak thusly from the diaphragm. Well, that's funny because I've asked this question of every voice actor in town on my show, Voice Print, and now I guess it's my turn. But really, my advice would be the same thing that all of my guests have given on my show, which is, you know, first and foremost, you got to love it. You got to be in love with it. You got to really want to be there. The thing I always tell people, like young actors that want to get involved in the booth, I say the biggest thing is attitude. Be someone we want to play with. Just be someone we want to play with, because if you are, that is like half the battle right there. Everything else, you know, yeah, get training and all that stuff, but really it's about the attitude. It's honestly one of my favorite cartoons ever, and it's one of the big ones, it's one of the huge famous ones, is South Park. To me, those guys can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned. And the harder they try to do wrong, the more I love it. So I think, I love it. Love it.
What's the difference between voice actors and stage or screen actors?
Voice actors tend to work a lot. Those poor film actors.
I know.
They get 1 or 2 gigs a year, and it's like, that was a good year. No, I'm just...
They take their pittance, their little $2.5 million, and then they're bored for 8 months.
It's what a terrible, terrible existence they have. And film actors are very much about the world of the very small, where a single eyebrow raise can... Oh, that was an Oscar-winning performance. Did you see the way he raised his eyebrow? Oh, it was moving. Whereas, of course, we have nothing but the pipes to communicate. So the energy level's much, much higher, and that makes it more fun at parties.
What was the first cartoon you remember watching?
Bugs Bunny. Absolutely, Bugs Bunny.
Too?
And specifically, my favorite, it was an older Bugs Bunny episode, but it was the one where he goes to Transylvania with Dracula.
I remember that one.
Oh.
Yes.
I am a vampire bat. I'm a baseball bat. You wouldn't hit a bat with glasses, would you?
Okay, let me see. What's your best voice that you do?
Why, this one right? I don't know. I don't know. For me, when I hear my own voice, like the one I'm using right now, to me it sounds like a really, really, really weak, effeminate man.
I was going to say, I wish you did you better. Trevor Devall, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. This has been Lee Tockar, your convention connection, your host with the most, talking to Trevor Devall. And we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come right back with our next guest.
Are you discouraged?